It's Friday, Corey. Do
And
we
it's Friday
dance?
for real this time. Yesterday I jumped the gun on Thursday, but it's Friday. It's Friday. It's finally Friday. We have successfully made it through the weekend countdown from Hump Day to Friday.
Friday.
Every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 11:15 a.m.
Eastern Standard Time.
Let's say it.
I beat you to it.
I stopped. And
No,
so
no, but you paused.
I stopped.
I mean,
I was
that was
11
like
a.m.
you had to swallow.
I just stopped.
I'm gonna roll the tape. I'm gonna rewind.
Yeah, no.
Guys,
So,
it's Friday.
And you know I call it Corey Act the Food Friday. We have fun on Fridays.
Don't act
but
the food, Corey.
it's not just a food at the food Friday. It's a financial Friday.
Mm.
If you get your pens, get your notebooks, take notes on your phone, whatever device you're going to use, because we have a fabulous featured guest. If you want to know how to advance your career, where else would you go but from somebody whose YouTube channel is called Black Heights, Advancing Your Career?
That's his channel name.
If you know somebody that's trying to climb that corporate ladder and break through that corporate glass ceiling, this is the episode for you. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, like Marion Adepoju would say, to tune in now. But before we begin, we have to say our favorite part. We have to say thank you to those people who help to power our stream. We want to say today's broadcast is brought to you in part by promotional considerations paid for by the following sponsors.
All right, guys, you know how this works. We have sponsors, and we always shout our sponsors out at the top of the show. And I always have issues with shouting our sponsors out at the top of the show. So let's see.
She got issues.
Let's see what happens when we play it. Okay, Corey, let's make sure that everybody is. Oh, I hear it.
Supreme sponsors, David and Christine Brooks. Thank you to our reigning sponsors.
They've been changed.
Fancy sponsor, Intentional Millionaire.
Intentional Millionaire. Thank you for being a fancy sponsor.
Again, yeah.
You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyhiswife.com. And guys, we have new sponsorships for people with businesses to give you a more favorable spotlight. You'll see that in one of our in-show steamers today with Coach Remy. And we'll talk about that a little bit later on. But before we do all that, it's time to get it started up in here. So let's go. Let's start the show with the real talk with Ntabi intro.
Let's go.
It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
His wife.
Hey everybody, I'm Corey the Blind Guy.
I'm flexing on the folks. Laquita Marie, I'm flexing Corey, but not by choice. It's the chat that's flexing on me.
Well, we'll let the chat flex later. And you are the wife, and together we are.
Wait, I'm the wife.
Yeah, because you never said that.
Oh, okay. Oh, start over.
I'm Corey the Blind Guy.
His wife. Get it, Quita. Wait. Or I try to be fancy and put the thing up there instead of saying my part.
And together we're letting you.
Thank you, Miss B Finesse.
Together we're letting you into our life live as we continue to do what we do as your self-improvement resource library, where we help you to change your narrative by helping you to improve your health, your business, and your wealth. Now, we do this by introducing you to fabulous guests that we met in our personal and professional journeys. Today is no exception to the rule.
I'm excited. Always excited, though.
We have a dual threat today. First, talking about health, we're going to bring in for the word on the street later on, Coach Remy. Coach Remy, we're going to let him come in and say good morning to everybody all the way from Rwanda.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Wait a minute. Coach Remy, you speak 10 languages. You know, we always ask that you say something other than English when you come in. So what do you... say it again and tell us which language it is.
Kinyarwanda, good morning is Mngaramutse.
Mngaramutse.
No, I don't think
I said it right, but...
Mngaramutse.
You know what?
I'll say Habarigani. How about that?
No, you can't.
Habarigani, it's also good morning in Swahili. It's like, how is it?
See.
Habarigani.
Okay, you know what? Thank you, Coach Remy. We appreciate that for helping Corey to be kind of right.
Now, that was not the word on the street, though. That was just a greeting.
Yes, that was just a greeting. So good morning to you. Thank you so much for being here. And we're going to see you really soon, okay?
Yes, thank you.
All right. All right, Corey. Who else is here today? Our main guest.
Our main event today is our main guest. He is a corporate ladder climber himself.
You know, I was thinking of the Lime scooter because you said corporate Lime, and for some reason, because we're always seeing Lime scooters. But anyways, go ahead.
He is a corporate ladder climber himself, and he is pulling other people up the ladder along with him.
Well, he's at the top. He's a multimillionaire, guys.
He's at the top. He has done all this by his mid-30s. This dude is the dude of dudes. He is none other than Mr. Antoine of Black Heights, advancing your career.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. I appreciate you guys for having me on this morning. Thank you so much. Blind Guy, his wife, their life. You guys have been huge supporters of me, and I'm a huge supporter of you guys. Seeing a beautiful couple, always having fun, sharing the word. So I'm super excited to be on the show today.
Thank you.
Thank you. And you fast becoming a friend of mine because we both share something in common. We both enjoy good cigars. So what's the cigar recommendation of the day from Black Heights?
You know, I'm going to give you, Corey, the one that I smoke just about at least 2 or 3 times a week, right? And it's the cigar. It's called Drew Estate Tabac Especial. And basically what it is you think about it, it's a half cigar, half coffee, because it is infused with vanilla, so it has a good aroma. So Laquita will actually love you smoking it around the house, and it just tastes good, and it goes well with coffee. So Tabac Especial by Drew Estate, a fantastic silky smooth cigar that burns even all the way through, and has that savory espresso notes to it. It's pretty awesome, man. It's pretty awesome.
You know, we have a lot in common. Well, I will say that I do like the smell of a cigar and or a pipe, and Corey does smoke both. But we do have a lot in common because
a tobacco, not the wacky.
That's not the pipe, right?
Tobacco, not the wacky.
You got to repeat it because they'll come for you in the comments. But look, Dario, we're not supposed to be talking to y'all yet. He's talking about, is it a mild or a dark cigar? Now we got to answer your question, Dario. All right.
It is a mild cigar. It's a dosey, but basically it's a silky shade grown Connecticut wrapper. It's definitely mild. You'll like that one for sure.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we're not talking to you guys in the comments at all. Not at all, because we're supposed to be just saying hello to the guest today. And I wanted to bring in some of the other similarities. You also have a wife who's magnificent. Your wife is fantastic. She's like your right hand. You couldn't have done what you're doing without her.
Where's the similarities?
Corey, I can see the way he's smiling. He's smiling with fondness and truth.
But his wife.
See, this is why I love you guys.
Look, we gotta go.
Black Heights, his wife, their life. That's a new show.
Anyways, the folks are loving me today. Glenda says I should have called this Flexing Friday, Laquita, because I'm flexing on the folks today. Thank you, Glenda. I appreciate you, Black Heights, for staying neutral on that one. Great answer. Just laugh it off. And you know what? Let's not even worry about it, right?
Corey knows, Laquita. Corey knows. He absolutely knows.
To quote Dave Chappelle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. We'll see you soon, okay?
Sounds good.
All right. We can't even say hello without you cutting up on a Friday.
Yeah, I tell you, but you started it, so let's just keep it going. This broadcast is powered by StreamYard, and it's powered by member support by viewers like you. You can become part of the Blind Guy, His Wife home team first by making sure that if you're new, subscribe to our channel. Then make sure that you bum rush the buttons.
You already know what to do, guys. Give it a thumbs up. And so that's all you have to do to show your support. That lets other people know that you enjoy this information. They will too. Scrolling right there at the bottom of the screen is blindguyhiswife.com. You can always head over there to find out all the goodness, find out different things that you can do. Corey, why is the green coffee cup missing? We can't even click the green coffee cup.
Let's
skip it. Let's go right to the sponsorships.
Right. Smash the coffee cup.
Oh, you know what? Actually, it reappeared. I just refreshed the screen. It reappeared.
Now I get to say it. Make sure you click the green coffee cup, like Bernie Mac said. She's gonna say,
"What you doing?"
And you're gonna say, "You know what I'm doing." Stir it like coffee. Click, 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 click.
Anyways, what happens is you head on over there, right above our sponsorship section. Scroll up and you'll see how you can help. Buy me a coffee, support the production. Click the green coffee cup. It still looks crazy, Corey, but the coffee is there. So when you click that green coffee cup, You can choose 1 coffee, 3 coffee, 5 coffees, or you can put in as many coffees as you like. Corey has been blind. He cannot see. His eyes don't work. So we put in 25 because he's been blind 25 years. So that's always an example that we give you. You can leave your name. What you about to say?
I was gonna say, and or if you want to be like Coach Remy, you can be part of the in-house steamers under our extras page. That means you can purchase a in-house latte, or an in-house cappuccino, or an in-house espresso. Coach Remy, he has gotten the in-house cappuccino level of our new sponsorship, which gives him a featured segment on our show, as well as advertisements in other parts of our media, social media. So we want to thank Coach Remy for that.
Thank you, Coach Remy. I did click on the video so that you can see it's in the extras section, so that when you go here on the website, there's a button you can click for opportunities, and it takes you right to the full Buy Me a Coffee page, where you can see that 100% of proceeds go to Antoine Entertainment, a nonprofit organization, and you can see all the options there under their sponsorship or the ad space. So, Corey, where do we go from here? Did we give them a sneak peek?
Sneak peek at the plant-based treat.
Always trying to get you guys to eat more fruits and vegetables, not because we want you to.
We're not vigilantes, but we do want you to increase the fruits and vegetables and whole grains in your life to make for better health, better business, and better wealth.
Absolutely. And so when you do that, you get all of the benefits of the fiber, the antioxidants, the nutrients, all of those things. So here's a favorite that we're going to show you a sneak peek of our plant-based treat. That's it. Sweet potato drop biscuits. All right, Corey, let's see.
Now it's time to cannonball into the comments.
All right, let's see who's here, Corey, because we've got a lot of chatter going on in there. So we got to say hello to everyone so that we can get our main guests back in here. Glenda Shivers, fantastic Friday.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
And, you know, she always brings the hashtag. She's first, it looks like. She says hashtag fantastic Friday, hashtag advance your career, hashtag Antoine Wade, hashtag 6-figure salary. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. But right now, you're going to hashtag the home team.
Yes, everyone, hashtag the home team. So this way you can be like Glenda. And even though you didn't make first place, maybe you can get bragging rights and be first place pony. So let's see who else is in here, Corey, because the folks are chatting it up. And Black's Tropical.
Black's Tropical in the house all the way in Georgia.
Yes, y'all know Black's Tropical Homestead has a homestead on their acre of land. They've got over 80 different types of
tropical fruits.
Yeah, some fruits, some vegetables. They even have chickens. They got eggs. They have
they're not eggs.
Well, they have a recent video that says egg-citing butt nuggets.
Butt nuggets.
Because that's what they call the chicken.
Can you imagine going to the restaurant and saying, yeah, I want a bacon and butt nugget platter?
You know what? I don't think anybody's going to be asking for that. So they're in there just chatting it up with everyone. It's great to see how you guys are really going along with all of the love, sharing all of those good stuff. But who else is in here? Wally. Hey there.
Wally.
Why is
from somewhere in the world?
You know, Wally was introducing me to a new book yesterday. Eat This, Not That. I've got to get a book because that's one of the books that we've been working on ourselves, like a booklet, a workbook for Eat This, Not That, because we have a lot of different plant-based trade outs that we enjoy. And people always ask, well, what do I eat? What do you like? And so Wally was telling me about it. Miss B Finesse, hey there.
Miss B Finesse causing stress from the east to the west while she's in these streets walking on the stroller with the 2-year-old little baby girl or boy. I forget which one, but it's the sweetest child in the world.
Yes, thank you, Miss B, for all the love today.
All the way in Florida.
Yes, down there where it's toasty and warm while we're getting chilly up here. She stole my thunder.
She stole my thunder. All the way from Canada, eh?
Yeah, you know, she has a live stream tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. She says she's going live, but before the billions. Now, don't go to Miss B Finesse channel. I'm warning y'all. Yeah, you will be there on the panel. You will be able to get on there, say what you want, talk to other people.
And
you'll be able to hang out.
You might get into a beef like a couple of weeks ago.
You get into fights.
Laquita and Miss B Finesse got into it. Like I said,
so don't go there, guys.
Laquita let out with a right that made lightning flash, but Miss B Finesse tore her leg off. She was that damn fast.
But y'all got to go there to see it for yourself. That's all we're saying. We're telling you not to go, but if you go, you know, it's on you. Trash Can Waves is in here.
Trash Can Waves all the way out there, all the way out in Michigan.
Oh, hey, ho. Y'all know Trash Can Waves is always releasing the best edits. He has a couple of different videos that he's recently released, and oh my goodness, it's always fire over there. The throwbacks that he puts in.
The 4-5 Joeys.
Man, let me tell you.
Yeah, it's grown folk time over there on Trash Can Waves channel. So
Yes.
be prepared, boy. He's a great storyteller.
Great to see you. Bravo with Sheila. Ladies, let's chat.
Bravo with Sheila.
She says, good morning and blessings. Hey there. I gotta visit her channel more because I remember seeing it and I try to subscribe when I see so that I get the reminder. So I'll check on that. Thank you for being here. My Vivid
Hit the
Life.
like button when you're coming in. Make sure you hashtag the home team for your first place point of drawing. And it's my Vivid Life.
Yes.
Come on in and say good morning all the way from Flow Rider.
Yeah.
Flow Rider is hitting you pretty hard today.
You know what? They're in here. I know My Vivid Life is going to be on the live stream with us Sunday night on Over the Top WME's channel. And I think My Vivid Life is going to live stream herself earlier that day or Saturday. I can't remember, but the notifications are on because I always click all notifications so I don't miss out on things because, you know, that happens. Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened, Corey, but we got lost in the chat. JP is in here.
J Pam in the house. METHOD woman.
You know, I was scrolling. I have
Peter Tosh's little sister.
Yeah, I asked for endless scrolling. You know, we're powered by StreamYard, and there's a feature where you don't lose any of your chats. I lost some of them, so I can't scroll back up. Yeah, for whatever reason. Go to JP. I think she's talking tonight. I know she does on Wednesdays.
The aspiring matriarch.
Yeah, Corey, you were on there singing Prince the other night.
You don't have to be beautiful to turn me on.
Guess who's peeping in, Corey?
Snuggles.
Dun 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 dun. Corey is Philip is saying hello to Adrian because I saw Adrian in here. So hey, Adrian Nash.
Adrian Nash, she's in Georgia right now. PWJ in Virginia.
Yes, hey there. He's greeting everybody. So thank you for that. I saw Master IT in here. I saw Professor Black Ops in here.
Black Ops.
We
Master
got
IT.
OG Patrice in here.
OG Patrice, good morning.
But I can't get back to their chat. So that's where I was like, dang.
Well, you know what, Laquita Marie? I think they're hashtagging.
Oh, there he is, Professor
the
Black
home
Ops.
team.
He said, shout out to the chat. You said hashtag the home team.
Hashtag the home team. Well, I was saying, I think while we're getting people to load that in, I think it's time for today's Word on the Street with Coach Remy and Black Heights Advanced Yoga.
I didn't even say hello to everybody. What about Mr. Stewart?
Hey,
or
Mr.
Dario
Stewart.
Dublin?
Dario, what's going on?
He was one of our sponsors one week, remember?
Yes, he was.
Monte Cristo is his go-to with a side of Maker's Mark.
Okay.
Dario. Yes, and we even have Barbara James in here. Hey,
Barbara James in the house. How you doing?
I always see her on Coach Remy's channel, so this is good. AJ is road tripping. You know you got to sing a song. AJ. Hey there, Unique View. I told you we had some folks in here that I had to say hello to.
All right, we're catching up.
Yes, Unique View has a great channel, and we're going to bring them in 30 seconds. I promise, Corey. I'm watching the clock, okay?
All right.
Oh, speaking of the clock, remember this Sunday we have the clock. That's what I said.
No, you didn't.
What'd I say?
I'm not going to say it.
Speaking of the clock.
Yeah, you left out the L. Keep going.
Guys, it's Friday. Corey is cutting up.
No, I'm not.
Share with Love TV.
Go back and listen.
Don't rewind. Do not rewind. Speaking of which, if you are watching, always continue to hit the word live on your screen. If you're on mobile, if you're on your computer, always hit the word live because for some reason the latency happens. I would say lag, but that's not a proper IT term. Professor Black Ops is watching, Master IT, Black Heights. They prefer proper terminology. So the latency will get you behind in the stream, and then you lose the giveaway. And Share with Love TV has not won yet, has she?
Nah, if she did, it was like a while ago. It's been a few months ago. I think she won once.
I know. I'm always watching her channel. She's Nigerian. I'm Nigerian today, guys, because she's in here. So, all right. Look at JP talking about.
If you're Nigerian, you gotta say Akaro.
Oh, yeah,
good morning in Yoruba.
Oh, we got Wally in here. Well Talk Production. Okay, so I think I did say hello to most. Hey, Global Green Book is in here.
Global Green Book in the house.
Yeah, she's in here.
And near up there where Chuck Brown reigns supreme with the go-go.
I was watching one of her videos, but we also have Daniel Malden Jr. saying peace and blessings. Please like and subscribe
Daniel
now.
Malden Jr. All right.
Also check out the live stream I did with Brother Clarence yesterday, unsecured business lines of credit. Daniel, how you gonna come over here? I thought you were saying they should like this stream.
Yeah.
And now you're talking about Brother Clarence. Let's
Not
talk
Brother
the better.
Clarence,
Bro Clarence, the better talk. The better black life.
Let's talk the better black life.
Let's talk the better black life. Is that the Brother Clarence you're talking about?
Bro Clarence.
Make sure we got the right Clarence, so we ain't just jumping off talking to Corey's cousin Clarence or something like that. All right. So so when you come in, make sure you let us know who it is. Oh, there's Master IT. Thanks, Dario. He says that. Oh, that's awesome. We've got a cigar connoisseur in the house.
2.
Okay, so it looks like we've got everybody in there, but why is Wally talking about a fruitolante instead of a vigilante? Anyways, okay, so we've got everybody. We've said hello except to Kareen.
Kareen, good morning to you.
And
the birds are chirping. Okay.
I know, and we also did not say hello to Before the Billions.
Before the Billions is in the house, and he's down in Georgia as well.
Absolutely. So she's talking about go every day. I love Chuck, baby. That's Global Green Book. She's up there in DC.
Give the bridge now. Give the bridge now.
Melissa's here. Real Talk with Melissa Berrien.
Hey, Melissa Berrien out there in the zona.
Yes. Okay. So
side.
I say we bring them in. We've said hello to pretty much everybody. And yes, JP, I got that Friday late night on my mind already. But I swear I said clock.
You did not.
Just
let's
introduce
just
the
keep
people.
going. It's time for today's Word on the Street with Coach Remy and Black Heights. Let's bring them on in.
All right.
Hey, Coach Remy, what's today's Word on the Street all the way from Rwanda?
Plant-based diet.
Diet, plant-based lifestyle. What does it mean to be plant-based to you?
So plant-based is when someone consumes a diet consisting mostly or entirely of plant-based foods.
Okay, and there are lots of benefits there. Including now, we're plant-based. We have a plant-based lifestyle, and we enjoy lots of food. And I know one thing we found is, especially when we eat food from different cultures, especially from the motherland of Africa, a lot of those dishes start out plant-based anyway, and they are so good that you're like, I didn't need them. You don't even miss the taste of the meat. So what do you do most people think of plant-based, they think of salads, they think of just eating a raw apple. Is that the case for you?
No, actually, like when you mostly consume plant-based diet, your body feels like at ease after consuming the meal, and the recovery. Like for me, I work out a lot, so consuming plant-based diets helps with the quick recovery and being able to get on the next workout. So I eat a lot of fruits for like the vitamins, the minerals. So there is a lot of benefits, and there is a small list I made, and like it reduces inflammation, reduces the carbon footprint, lowers the risk of type 2 diabetes or heart.
So wait a minute, slow down, Coach Remy, because you said reduces the inflammation, and then you said the carbon footprint also. I know that's a big concern for a lot of people. Now, I don't know about Black Heights because he's like over there living the good life, because you said eating plant-based foods calm you down, right? But then Black Heights, we were talking to him earlier. He talks about his winery a lot. And, he says that wine calms you down too, right? Or no? Or did I just make that up?
No, you are absolutely right. Wine has a lot of powerful antioxidants in it. And of course, antioxidants help with reducing inflammation as well as stress. So it does calm you down.
Wine has some good digestive. It's a good digestive aid, and
exactly.
The reds are actually good for a lot of different wines. But I know you talk a lot about reds. They help with lowering cholesterol and high blood pressure. Now, when you say wine and winery, you're not talking about Wiley and Boom Farms and Cold Duck.
No, Corey. These are absolutely vineyards that we have here in the state of Texas. So we lived in California for 2 years at one point in time too. And my wife and I got into the wine scene, and unbeknownst to us, when we came to Austin, Texas, we realized that Texas actually has a really good wine scene that's popping. So we're members at 3 vineyards here, and we like to enjoy ourselves there. And my wife and kids were just gone for the last week, and I've been a bachelor, just hanging out at the vineyard, just getting some work done. So I love hanging out at the vineyard, having a glass of wine, doing the midday, and enjoying myself.
Cool.
Right. Now, I want to swing it back to Coach Remy, because I know Dario was asking red wine or white wine. Do you have a preference, Black Heights?
I prefer red wine. That has the majority of the antioxidants absolutely in it. So, and like Corey said, it's really good for high blood pressure, stress, and heart disease as well too. So yeah, I prefer red. I do drink whites. Typically, if I'm gonna drink a white, I may do it early on in the day, on a weekend or something like that. But majority of the time, I love red too.
So now, we're not talking about get a bottle and turn up. When we say for health benefits, we're talking about like a glass a day, guys.
Well, this is why I want to swing it back to Coach Remy, because Coach Remy, kombucha is a fermented drink. Now we have kombucha in here talking about Boone Farm, taking me back to my college days. No kombucha, that's not what we're talking about. But do you, okay, y'all, we got a situation here. Corey?
Just go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to ask a question and we're going to let Coach Remy answer. Do you drink wine or any alcohol? Because another thing that Coach, what's your name? Black Heights told us. One thing that Black Heights told us is that, wine, it's made from plants, but it's still alcohol. So you shouldn't really consume it so much. So you tell us what you know.
Actually, for athletes, it's not like good to consume alcohol. So I rarely consume alcohol, because alcohol sometimes like if someone consumes too much, in moderation, like if it's like 1 or 2 glasses per day, it's not going to do harm. So I drink it on a rare occasion, and it's like a maximum just 1 glass, and that's I add a full stop behind. Because I like to feel like strong, being able to use the thinking capacity, because consuming too much alcohol can cause foggy thinking.
Nice. Can cause foggy thinking. I like the way you put that.
And you also have to be careful, because alcohol does have sugar in it. So if you're diabetic, you have to be very careful about how much of that you consume as well. And we got Destination Dad in the house.
Yes, he says
in West Philadelphia. He was born and raised.
No, wait, you know what? We're getting off course, because they keep asking questions about other stuff. Destination Dad says, I'm in Austin. Which ones do you recommend? We're supposed to just be doing health, like plant-based health. You guys aren't asking anything about the food. Y'all only want to know about the wine.
Where can I go and get drunk and smoke?
Right.
Hey, Destination Dad, I can answer that one though, Corey and Laquita. So Spicewood Vineyards, it's out in Spicewood, Texas. I'm also a member of Ron Yates, which is in Johnson City, and then Parisos, which is in Burnett County. So just a little bit north of Austin, northwest of Austin. Great wine scene in Hill Country. And there's tons of wineries out here and vineyards out here, and you will certainly enjoy them. But look up Spicewood Vineyards. You won't go wrong with that place. And I may even see you out there, man.
And y'all don't have no Thunderbird, do you? Because Black Tropicals are my Thunderbird.
What's the word? Thunderbird. What's the price? 30 twice.
So, okay. Yes, Adrian, Texas has a poppin' wine scene, as you heard from him. Dario's laughing at you, Corey. Let's swing it back to you before we get into the giveaway. Coach Remy, the reason why we're here right now is because we have you on here talking about plant-based health, right? Plant-based lifestyle. No, Philip, beef does body good. Be quiet right now. This is not the word on the street. He's talking about beef does a body good. That's not what we're doing. So plant-based, you were saying it's great for all these different things. You were giving us a list, and you stopped at carbon footprint. And then there was one more thing that you said after that. I'll pull up your YouTube channel so that people can see what you look like on a plant-based diet. Because right now, you got a full shirt on and all of those things, but finish telling us a little bit about this. We'll get into our giveaway for the day, and they can see the results of a plant-based life.
Yeah. So most of the time, like people, do what they call detoxifying the body. So when they're detoxifying the body, they avoid everything that is, let's say, meat, milk, cheese. So I wonder why do it for like only 90 days or 30 days instead of doing it a lifetime if it's such a is so beneficial to the body. And yes, some of the other benefits is reduces risk of heart disease, lowers levels of the bad cholesterol, and it improves your gut health.
Right. I know.
Right.
No, I know what you meant. We look, we know you speak so many languages. You always translating and trying to figure out what am I going to say. So we notice everybody we speak to that speaks more than 3 languages, they talk slower because they're constantly, you're constantly talking all the languages. So beautiful. It also increases gut health. And guys, just so that you know, because I had a lady say this one time, she was like, yeah, I got a gut, so I could really use this. And I'm like, no, they don't mean a big stomach. They mean your
intestine,
your insides.
Yeah, it helps. Use something to call a gut microbiome, where it filters out all the bad stuff while allowing the good bacteria to help absorb the nutrients that you need to power your body. And that plant-based lifestyle definitely helps to facilitate that, because when you don't have meat and dairy like cheese, milk, butter into your system, you don't have all those bacteria or those extra proteins that are helping the body to maintain that inflammation. That was a long answer to say. It makes you. It keeps the traffic flowing real good.
You know what?
No log jams. So with that being said,
hopefully everybody has already put in hashtag the home team, and also we have here your particular YouTube channel that we're dropping into the chat, so that way everybody knows how to find you, Coach Remy. Black Heights, do you work out at all?
I do. I probably work out about 3 to 4 times a week. I'm coming off an Achilles injury where I tore my Achilles, so things have slowed down quite a bit. But in general, I do work out. Yes.
All right.
Wow,
all right.
nice. And Coach Remy has all of these workouts that people can do at home. They don't have to wait until they have equipment. They don't have to wait. Look at my service, y'all. See how slow this is around here. We need y'all support. Be patient with us and all of those good things. Let me take it down for a second, and then we'll pull it back up in just a moment. And you know what? As soon as I pulled it down, it started to play. So
we're about to get ready for our first place pony drawing. And what that means is we're going to have these gentlemen to help us to kick it off. When I count to 3, Coach Remy is going to say, let's go in his language. And Black Heights, since you're a cigar connoisseur, once he says, let's go, you're going to say spark one.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Okay, just so you know, Corey, Daniel Malden that we were asking about Brooke Clarence, he says Coromante is a great body cleanse. Of course, Philip is in there saying my smoker is good to meats and fruits or vegetables.
Yes, and we've had plenty of smoked vegetables from PWJ.
Yes. So, okay, this is great. In Black Heights, Black's Tropical, she says her husband works out 5 to 6 days a week, but he's still a chubby person. What is he doing wrong? So, Coach Remy, I know here you're on just like a warm up, or the cool down, I should say. When you're really in the thick of things, we can see that you are sweating bullets. But would you attribute your leanness to your plant-based diet?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because like it's over like 10 years. My weight is always like, it never goes like above 1 kilo more or less than 1 kilo.
Right. And for those of you that can't count, a kilo is 2.2 pounds, but I can't even count that high. So I usually can't count past 2 or 3. So thank you for that. So that might be what he needs to do. Black Tropical includes more fruits and vegetables. So let's go for it. Let's get the giveaway going. How are we doing this, Corey?
So I'll count to 3. Coach Remy will say, let's go in his language. And then Black Heights will follow up by saying spark one.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Yes, we got it on there.
1,
Everybody's put it in.
2, 3.
20.
Let's spark one.
All right. All right, let's see. Adrian Nash, Philip Waldo, Kareem, Dario Dublin, Wallace, Black Tropical, JP, Glenda Shivers, Black Tropical, Philip Waldo, Global Green Book, Glenda Shivers, Unique View, Adrian Nash, Glenda Shivers, Black Tropical Homestead, Adrian Nash.
Hey, Adrian Nash is the first place comment. And we all know that Glenda Shivers was in the comments first, but Adrian Nash walks away with the first place bragging rights for joining us this morning.
Boom, came right in and took it over.
Is a champion, my friend.
Thank you, gentlemen, for helping us to help. Why is he asking why? See, this is what happens when you actually sweat. When you work out, you sweat, Phil. That is not coconut oil that Coach Remy had on. But for the ladies wondering, Coach Remy often works out shirtless as well. So you can see what else is rippling under there if that's what you're interested in. So, yep. And Black Tropical says, yep, Coach Remy works me. We do your workouts quite often. You go live. I know you're getting back into that, but thank you so much for taking advantage of this in-show steamer that we are offering as part of the new ad system on our channel. So we really appreciate that from you. And we got to congratulate also Adrian Nash. Do you guys want to go ahead? Go ahead, Coach Remy.
Thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure being on this wonderful platform.
Thank you, and we thank you, and we're gonna get you guys. We're gonna put you back in our virtual green room with compliments of Spicewood that's imported all the way from Texas by Black Heights. We have a virtual bottle of Dom Perignon 1922.
Okay.
And we have some fresh Cameroonian cigars all the way from Africa, virtual. So enjoy those virtual items, guys.
Yeah. So, guys, say congratulations to Adrian Nash before you leave, and then we'll say goodbye to you for now.
Congratulations, Adrian.
All right. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it.
Well, that was a good way to kick off our actual conversation for today. But we got to get in the official introduction of our featured guest.
Oh, let's do it. We got Black Heights here. He is ready.
Today's featured guest is a mountain of a man in more ways than one. He's over 6 feet tall, but that's not what makes him a mountain man. What makes him a mountain man is that he's been able to climb the corporate ladder and become a multimillionaire within a few short years by his mid-30s. You've heard of the wonderful things that this has allowed him to enjoy. He enjoys design. I call them designer cigars. He enjoys memberships at wineries where he has great taste as a wine connoisseur. He is a man, like I said, definitely a mountain of a man who has made his mark on the world in the IT field. And he's here today to share with us how you can become a ladder climber. You can become a corporate ladder climber and experience the success and the triumphs of making it in your particular field of work. So today's special guest, again, a mountain of a man. He's more of a mountain of a man than Paul Bunyan standing on top of the Incredible Hulk himself. Okay. He is more of a mountain of a man than Andre the Giant, the Junkyard Dog, Hulk Hogan, Sting, Scorpion, all those guys put together into one wrestler.
All of that.
He's more of a mountain of a man than all 5 lines of Voltron, plus the entire Autobots team in the Transformers. He's more of a mountain of a man than the Dinobots, Grimlock, and the other 2 dinosaurs, which I forgot their names on the Transformers. This guy is a mountain of a man with a silky smooth voice that should be on every radio station across the world. And he is on a personal mission to bring light-skinned brothers back in style. It's time for today's special guest, IT specialist, investment realtor, and cigar wine connoisseur himself. He is none other than Antoine of Black Heights. Advance your career.
Hey, welcome.
What's up, guys? Thank you so much. That was a pretty awesome introduction, Corey. I can't say anything else, man. I think you pretty much introduced me, man.
Yeah, look, we try to do whatever we can, to make sure that we get you in here with a smile, feeling good and ready to go. And Corey mentioned that silky smooth voice. Ms. B Finesse asked earlier, is that a mic or does he have a great recording voice?
That's just his voice, y'all. I talked to him on the phone and it's like, did I just call into the Quiet Storm line or what happened?
Exactly. So Welcome. This is so wonderful to have you here. Wally is saying Corey is a salesman. They were loving this introduction because Dario was laughing. And I'm sorry, while Dario was laughing, but Philip was saying, not Voltron. So yes, Dario is right. His voice belongs on the radio. So welcome to the show, Black Heights. This is where we are getting ready to start. Oh, we got to say hi to T-shirt Tawana because she's saying,
Tawana in the house.
Yeah, she's saying, hey, Antoine.
Hey, how are you doing, Tawana? I hope you are doing fantastic this morning, like I am doing, and looking forward to having the conversation with this beautiful couple right here.
Speaking of conversations, we're going to just plunge right into the pool and start this conversation. Do you remember
what Master P looks like? Mr. Stewart's my that's Master P's son.
I get that a lot. They call me Little Romeo or Big Romeo.
I've never seen Master P. So
okay. Oh, okay, right. So how do we get started? Because before the Billions is in there putting his shot in, so is Blender Shivers. Black Heights. Let's go, Corey. Where do we start?
We're going to start with the backstory behind the Black Heights ladder climber extraordinaire. And our first topic of discussion is...
Oh, well, you're a tech career mentor. How did you become a tech career mentor? What's your backstory? How did you get to this point?
Yeah, it's fascinating, right? It's taken me, well, a little over about 15 years, but I started my career off first going to college and majoring in a fantastic major of management information systems. And that's something that I talk about a lot on my channel because it's a combination of business and technology, but I also have a computer science minor. So what I ended up doing after graduating was taking on a role as a software engineer. I was always interested into, technology growing up. Just didn't know what path I should take. And I found one with management information systems and computer science. Becoming a software engineer was an introduction to the professional world. And I rapidly, grew within my role in the corporate world. So I was promoted just about every single year, just about. If you go and look at my LinkedIn, the longest that I've been in a role was probably around 2.5 years. So, and I've done that by asking for more. And that's something that we're going to be talking about in this segment today.
Right. Like I said, and you are definitely encouraging people, especially young people. And this is great so if you're listening and you're a parent, a guardian, or your auntie or uncle to someone, a young person that's about to make that plunge into college. I tell everybody, I got a BS degree, and that's exactly what I got when I majored in communication. And so Black Heights is trying to help you to avoid the BS degree. If you're going to get a BS, make sure that's it's in information technology, some sort of STEM related field. And that's what you're doing as a mentor, right?
That is absolutely right, Corey. So, the thing that I like to talk to people about is you got to build a foundation first, right? And you want to make sure that if you're going to go down the educational path or the traditional path, which most people say, go to college and things like that. If you're going to go down that path, then you want to make sure that you actually are getting a degree that's actually useful, because there's a lot of useless degrees that exist out there. So on my channel, we talk about the useful degrees, and the useful degrees are the ones in business, specialized business roles. So accounting, finance, management, information systems, supply chain management, economics, and things like that. And then, of course, the STEMs that we talk about, the science, technology, engineering, and math. And we talk a lot about the engineering side of it as well.
Now,
Nice.
Black Heights actually made me absolutely abhorrently sick with one of his videos. I want to jump through the screen and grab this 6-foot-something man and just shake him to his core for saying this. He had a video that, a lot of people say, go to college, go to college, go to college. But he was like, okay, well, yeah, he has a video saying the top 10 high earning careers you can get with just an associate's level degree.
Right.
Now, for those of you who don't know, before I lost my sight, I was going to school to be a radiologic technician at a local hospital, school offered through a local hospital. And I was going to go further that by going to UVA to go study nuclear medicine. And when this guy said the figures of what nuclear medicine technologists earn these days of time, I was like, Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you, honey, with a small paycheck in my hand.
So let me say this. We have here your YouTube channel where Corey's talking about, you have some of the most straightforward topics, right? Yep. So here we go. 5 and best worst college degrees, remote tech jobs, TikTok challenges, 10 high-paying jobs with a 2-year degree. Ask for more, plain and simple. Ask for more. information technology management, 5 great careers, best majors. Your YouTube channel, you are letting us know, look, here's the game. This is how you can get what you want, plain and simple. I'm dropping that into the chat.
So you guys make sure you go and subscribe and tell a friend to tell a friend, like Marion Adepoju says, especially if you're looking to switch careers or if you're trying to influence a young person to make a decision as they head off into their career path. Now, you talked about advancing and climbing the corporate ladder, and there are lots of perks that come with that. So perks of the profession, working in this IT field, this stimulated fields. What are some of the perks of the profession that you've experienced to encourage and spur our audience along, our viewers along, to consider to take advantage of the information you're providing?
Yeah, there's a lot of perks into it, right? I mean, like, with me being a professional over the last 15 years and being in the tech role in information technology, it's come with a lot of perks, from being able to travel wherever you want to go, and some of that being business trips to Portugal, to Barcelona, to Malaysia. I actually had an overseas assignment for 2.5 years, leading a country as a general manager in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, able to travel to Vietnam and Sri Lanka and Australia and so forth. Other perks is high salaries, right? A salary to where, if you're in tech sales, you can make northward of $1 million. And if you come to my channel before, I've showed most of the folks on my channel, my subscribers, how much I've done this year so far, and that's over $500,000, right? So you can leverage that money to buy assets, and that's what I've done over the last 3 or 4 years, is invest a lot of the additional money that I make into assets. And I'm a real estate investor, so I own 11 units that's worth about $1.4 million. That's cash flowing a little over $7,000 a month. And not only that, you can just, you can have a great life with that. I'm able to support my family and send my kids to private school and be in control over the things that I want to be in control over, right? Where I can whisper in the principal's ear and say, hey, you know what? I don't like this curriculum. Can you make sure you change it? Because I'm a huge influencer there, right? So there's a lot of benefits that come with it.
Wait a minute, we got to back up.
Yeah,
we got to back up.
Wait, stop right there. Laquita just told me that my 3 daughters actually are your daughters, so we need some great support down here. So if you can whisper some principles.
No, this is Uncle Black Heights. Remember,
Uncle Black Heights.
This is lost rich Uncle Black Heights.
He's our younger older brother. And
so here's the thing. People are loving this. Mr. Stewart has subscribed. Tawana is saying, look, Blind Guy, his wife, their life, bring the value. Black Heights, you're the one bringing the value today. This is why we love interviews like this with wonderful people that can help all of us level up, do better for ourselves. And you giving us these perks, like Melissa Berrien says, travel. You've talked about all these places that you traveled to, not at your own expense, but you talk about traveling to these places and negotiating your own packages here, right?
And that's how we get to the corporate, climbing those corporate rungs of the ladder.
So wait a minute, let's hear more about navigating that package or whispering into your principal's ear. Yeah, because Coffee Talking Twerk wants to hear this. Philip is saying hi to him. And just so that you know, Antoine,
it's Coffee Talking Tech.
Coffee Talking Tech. So this guy wants to hear what you've got to say, because you both are tech people, and he's all things tech. He's amazing, and he's on the side of helping us to level up. Coffee Talking Tech is. You're on the back end side where you're kind of producing some of the stuff that's helping us to level up. So you guys work in tandem a whole lot. No, Philip, he cannot invest in Corey's Platinum Flash Dance Leggings collection.
But what he can, I got a great suggestion for you, Black Heights. A Black Heights signature cigar.
Oh, you know what? That may be something I do later on in life, Corey. I don't mind investing in things like that I enjoy, and maybe it'll be a spot where we can do coffee and cigars and wine in the evenings. That sounds like the good life right there for me.
Yeah, so this is what we want to hear about, more about negotiating your own travel packages. These are perks of the profession. When you get here, so that you climb the corporate ladder, you ask for more, you're now in the 6-figure range, and not just 6 figures with the 1 in the front, but you can start putting 2s and 3s and 4s so that you're moving towards the 7 figures. You've talked about using your wealth to buy your properties and whatnot, so you're a real estate investor where the real wealth is, because you talk about that on your channel as well.
Yep.
Before the Billion says, how does it work being married while working out of the country for 2 years?
And that goes along with what we're about to ask for. Talk about the perks of the profession.
Well, XDMC says, One Love fam, he is married. He says, this brother speaking facts. I know because I'm living proof of this, and I roll the same way. So tell us something about.
He rolls the same way, not cigars. He rolls like in lifestyle the same way.
Oh, yes, right. He rolls along with you. He produces films and stuff like that with
commercials.
Disney and Marvel and whatnot. So tell us about more, dive a little bit deeper into negotiating the package.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, one of a huge opportunity that I received in my career that really accelerated me going into tech sales was getting a promotion to become a GM over Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So over Southeast Asia. And I just had finished my MBA in 2015, went to another job from the job that I was working at. And that's the only job I ever had in my career up until that point. It was under JDA Software. So long story short, I completed my MBA. I started working for a company directly after that. And I was in a high six-figure role. And within 6 months, I was promoted to go overseas. And the only way that I was able to get that promotion was my team at the time when I signed on with this company was a lot of my team, about, I would say 60% was in a combination of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, as well as in India, multiple cities in both of those countries. So my first day on the road was me going over to Kuala Lumpur and to India. I basically did a world tour. And while I was over there, I got a chance to learn about some of the challenges the team was having. There was a GM that was just retiring, and they were very concerned that the lack of leadership in an office was going to cause for India to take over the work that Kuala Lumpur was doing, because everybody outsources to India. They were like, oh, well, if we don't have leadership over here, we're basically going to be shut down relatively fast. I said, nope, that's probably not going to happen. I don't have any plans on doing anything like that. So when I came back, I understood that they needed some leadership, some guidance, and I asked my manager at that point in time. I was like, hey, Rob's retiring. Why not me go over to Kuala Lumpur? He was like, you're kidding me, right? I'm like, no. He's like, have you asked my wife? And I didn't ask my wife, but my wife and I were always on the same page that one day if I get an opportunity to do an international assignment, we're going to go. We always watch House Hunters International. And that was one of the shows that really allowed for us to want to do it, because, that comes with a lot of perks. So I asked, he was like, yeah, let's do it. In the same day, we were writing up a contract in order for me to go to Kuala Lumpur for 2.5 years. So it was about me asking, me understanding what the need was, understanding that there's a problem and a challenge, and being open to doing something that I never done before.
So here's the thing with what he's saying. MBA, we had a couple of questions in here, so we want to get those in because I know we're winding down to the end of the show. And, Adrian said, cheers to the MBA, but before the Billions asked, is an MBA required? Now, I know that Kareen, you answer this question on your channel. Kareen says, when climbing the corporate ladder, is it best to stay put at the same company and advance through promotions, or move to various companies? And so, I know you talk about how education plays a part. You talk about what Kareen is saying about, do you stay? Do you move around? And I know that you also talk about constantly getting certifications, like on your Facebook page, just in June, you got another certification. So you're always leveling up, even when you're working for yourself. I'll make sure I put that Facebook link into the chat. So the question here is, as we go into the final hashtag, which is what, Corey?
Hashtag Blight. Good grief. I promise you, it's just water in this cup, guys. Hashtag Black Heights Cigar Company.
There you go.
All right. That's it. Can we crack that bottle he has behind him? It's Fridays. Let's turn up. No, XDMC, we cannot. Let's listen to Coffee Talking Tech. Being open and willing and competent equals success. So this is great. So I know that to answer this, it kind of falls in line with what you like to talk about, the 3 rungs of the corporate ladder. You talk about ask for more visibility, adaptability. So you can probably answer all those questions while they put in hashtag what?
Black Heights Cigar Company.
Wait, they're not putting all of that in.
Nice. Hashtag Black Heights.
Hashtag Black Heights. That's all you got to put in.
Yeah. So, just to hit on these points really, really quick, right? I was able to get and climb the ladder relatively fast because I've always asked for more. And one of the things is in order for you to get a promotion, you need to ask for more. You need to be good at what you do, but also at the same time, you need to continuously ask for more. And one of the things that I always do is I make sure that I align on the expectations with my manager. Once I align on my expectations with my manager, we have something objectively that we can, write down and I can meet. And once I meet or exceed those expectations, I ask for a promotion. So that's about me asking for more. A huge piece of it is not just that part of it, but another piece of it is just the visibility. If you guys have been in the corporate world and you've led a teams before, what typically happens is you have a whole bunch of executives sitting around a table about 2 or 3 times a year. And they're sitting there with HR. And we talk about budgets, roles that needs to be filled, and promotions. And what usually happens is a lot of the leaders already know people in the organization that they want to promote. And the reason why they know them is because of visibility. People come and talk to the leaders. And one of the things that's very important, guys, is to have visibility with your leaders, not just your manager, but the people above your managers as well. Because a lot of the times what ends up happening is, let's just say Corey worked in the same company that I worked in, right? And I'm a VP. And Corey always came to me and started talking to me about cigars and so forth. And Corey could be a team lead, 3 levels down. But the fact that Corey comes to me and talk to me about, cigars and wine and stuff like that, he's a relatable person. I'm going to be more likely to say, you know what? Corey's ready for this promotion, even though he may not. It's a boys club. It's a girls club. It's about likability. It's about visibility. So you need to make sure that you're visible to your senior leaders as well, too. That's a huge component of it as well. And last but not least, you got to be adaptable. One of the things that corporate America does is there's a lot of change. I'm in the supply chain space, and you guys see that supply chain is in the Wall Street Journal just about every single day. With technology changes all the time. You need to be adaptable. You need to be flexible. You need to make sure that you're keeping up with new trends. You need to have an ability to learn. When they tossed me over there in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, I had to lead a new culture, right? I had to learn how to eat different foods. I had to not speak a different language, but I had to learn how to understand a different language, right? So those adaptability is key as well, too. So those are the 3 rungs of the corporate ladder. And I think there was a question that came up. Was about, do you stay with the company or do you climb with the company? Yep. That's your choice. I prefer, and how I've done my career was to climb through that company. And I typically started off with companies that are around like 500 employees. And now the company that I currently work for has over 4,000. So, as you continue to climb up, if you guys go IPO and you're one of the early ones that's in a leadership role, you get an opportunity to gain equity. Well, my company went IPO this year. If you guys don't know what IPO is initial public offering.
Traded on the public stock market.
It's traded on the public stock market. If you have equity, you have shares, you're going to get a nice little payout. That's another way that you can make the loot as well.
So this is another way to make the loot.
To make the loot.
I know, right?
I like that.
This is great. Now, let me just tell you, Philip Waldo Jr. is my brother, like my big brother, right? And so this is great because that means Corey Philip will make the loot. I'll make the loot because he just gave Black Heights this idea. His company is publicly traded. So when he does that Black Heights cigar, it would pay for a Black Heights cigar hobby. It would also give us kickback. So we're in the money, Corey. We are good.
Well, how did Philip get credit for the idea that I gave?
Well,
see, this is about visibility. See, he sees me. He heard me. Philip was in the comments saying something after I said it. So he already knows who the man is that's going to manage the Black Heights cigar line.
Let's go to the giveaway.
I'm asking for more right now.
That's it, right? We're already working it. Earlier you did say this. I don't like that curriculum. That is a classic, Adrian. To be able to whisper in the principal's ear at your children's school is amazing. Have clearly defined expectations, meet or exceed those expectations, be competent, and ask for more. Thank you, Adrian, for that summation. And Miss B, her live stream is coming up soon, but she's in there because she's an educator. the ability to learn from people, yes, it's a game changer.
And guys, this is just the tip of the iceberg, because we're introducing some of you guys to Black Heights, but Mr. Wade has a lot of value over there on his channel. What are some of the ways? I know you call your crew, your followers, ladder climbers. How can they become ladder climbers along with Black Heights?
Oh, yeah. they can plug into us with our soft skills. They can come. No, go ahead. I'll let
no,
you.
that's a huge component of it. Look, that's a huge component. The soft skills is very, very important. There's studies out there that shows that obviously soft skills is really the predictor of success in academics and in your career, and as well as in life. And 93% of employers said that soft skills are either an essential or very important factor into hiring decisions. So you have to have really good soft skills in order for you to get hired. You have to have really good soft skills in order for you to get to the bag and so forth. But what I would say is this: if you want to become a ladder climber, just come over to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you ever need coaching and things like that, we have a website, and this beautiful couple, blind guy, his wife, their life can actually put that up or give you guys the link and so forth. Where I coach, entry-level IT professionals to get to the six-figure salary. That's what we end up doing. I'm a mentor as well, and somebody who could provide some guidance, because I've been able to get there relatively fast in my career. So that's a way how you can become a ladder climber. And also, there's another way through our Patreon as well, which we just started about 3 months ago, and it's growing. So looking forward to you guys to become ladder climbers. If you guys want to become part of the crew.
Absolutely. And your Patreon is an amazing platform as well. So definitely, guys, we are going to drop the link to his not YouTube. What was that? The website.
Website. Yeah. That was the website.
Look, I can't talk. Let's say hi to Tiffany Wade. She's in here.
Hey.
That's my sister right there, guys.
Hey, Tiffany
Yes.
Wade.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us today, Tiffany. And,
Tiffany, we are wrapping things up, which means you might be able to win this final giveaway, but it probably won't be fair. Maybe Miriam will win because she's here. Miriam Adepoju.
Okay.
Yeah, she's over there in California asking everybody to thumbs up and like the stream. So thank you so much for being here, Miriam. Thank you so much, Tiffany, little sister, for being here as well.
Got a question, Tiffany. Who got in more trouble, you or Black Heights, when y'all growing up?
Definitely me.
Yeah, it's always the boys. We're always doing something. So,
right.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Miriam says, my very first boss told me about soft skills. It has changed my life. I know that Corey and I are working on a program to work in tandem with all of the IT guys like you to amp up your soft skills. So you guys out there in the virtual world will be hearing more about that as it rolls out. And I say we go for the giveaway. Miriam's chatting it up. She thinks she's going to win. Let's go for it.
What is the giveaway gift today?
The giveaway gift today is going to be a signature trucker Black Heights hat that has a nice little, leather Black Heights logo on it that you can use and rock in the wintertime, summertime, or in the spring. It's a fantastic hat.
You want to show it to us?
I don't have it in front of me right now, but feel like this. It's a beautiful hat. Believe me, I rock it just about every single day when I'm out in the streets. Another way for me to, show people the brand of the company.
Got it.
Right.
Perfect.
So we're about to get started here. And
so Corey, how will we do this giveaway so that they know what to say? You'll say something, he'll say something. Like, how is that going to work?
I'll say 3, 2, and the 1, and then Black Heights say, "Come on, climb the corporate ladder."
All right. Okay. So you'll say 3, 2, 1. He'll say, "Come on, climb the corporate ladder," and that means if you don't win, or if you do win, you can always hop over there and become a ladder climber at his Patreon. So I will be dropping that into the chat as well. But for right now, you guys are going for something good. So let's see who gets the giveaway, Corey.
Let's do something interesting today.
Okay.
Interesting to the giveaway. See what happens.
Interesting? No. You just want the hat.
I know that. Keep the business in the house. Eat it. Okay.
Thank you, CC. CC is saying this was awesome. I'll check out his website. And, she stole my thunder saying, "Mom, guest has the same background element as Before the Billions." Coincident or intention? Let's discuss this. Listener.
Oh, the background. Okay. I'm thinking like the educational background. She's talking about his actual physical background.
Yes.
Okay.
So
got you.
That's what it is.
All right, ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Wait, what a trash can wave says. It's also an invisible hat because we don't see it. And I know XDMC, we wanted the wine too, but shipping alcohol to different places, it doesn't matter. Jenny Moreno 6913 has her hashtag Black Heights in there. So thank you for getting that in there, Jenny Moreno. I think we're ready to go, Corey.
All right. I'm gonna say 3, 2, and the 1. You'll say, come on, climb the corporate ladder. Here we go. 3, 2, and the 1.
Come on and climb that corporate ladder.
Oh, I better click the button if you're doing that. Oops. Here we go. Black Heights. Tawana Harris, Glenda Shivers, Professor Black Ops. Oh, if he wins, that'll be good. XDMC, Patrice, Kareem, Jenny Moreno, JP, Miss B, Mary Montepoji. I can't read. Tawana, Miss B, Finesse, Wally. Tamara, wait, Tamara is wait.
Hey, you're gonna have to do that one again because they already have access to hats already.
Tamara, tomorrow. Is it Tamara or tomorrow?
It's Tamara. It's Tamara. Yes.
Tamara, now come on, Tamara.
Okay.
That was just
roll it again.
We'll do it again, guys. We'll do it again because Tawana is like, awesome. Thank you for sharing.
And they say it's rigged. He's an IT guy today. He rigged it some kind of way.
Yes.
I had you guys.
Right. We're gonna reset that. We're gonna roll again. And while we do, y'all don't say yay don't say hey for her. Do not say yay. She's not the real winner. See, she says we can redo it. Nepotism
is dead wrong unless it's your family.
Right. Before the billions is even there saying it's rigged. Okay. So you guys, you're already in there. Let's just answer this question. Do you have a youth development area between ages 9 and 13? So while I reset it,
who said that?
You can answer your question, Tamara.
Oh, okay.
No, we do not have a youth development. We actually work with folks who are going into corporate America, starting their career, and we provide guidance through our YouTube channel to people who are going into college. We don't have the youth development just yet, but that may be something that we'll probably have in the near time future.
All right. Okay. Nice. Well, you know what? Bravo with Sheila Let's Chat is saying, let's go. So you guys, if you haven't put it in now. We're going to go ahead and see who wins this giveaway. All right. So let's bring it back in. Let's roll it out. Okay. All right. So guys, if you're watching and your chat is behind and you have not hit live, like I advised you to, please do. Yes. Thank you. CC says, all right, let's go, Corey.
All right.
What are we saying something different?
This time I'll say 3, 2, and the 1. You'll say pop the cork.
Oh yeah.
All right, 3, 2, and the 1.
Pop that cork.
All righty, here we go. Black Heights. Oh, I see new people in there. So this is great. Glender, Coffee Talking Tech, Moreno, Black Tropical, Glender Shivers, Real Talk, Coffee Talking Tech, Jenny Moreno, Miriam, Glender, Jenny Moreno, Adrian Nash, Tawana Harris.
Tawana got it.
Oh, t-shirt, Tawana. You gotta have to go with your t-shirt.
So she'll have an all the way live shirt with a Black Heights crown on.
All right. So you know what to do, Tawana. All you have to do is send us an email at admin@blindguyhiswife, or she can send it directly to you. Would you prefer that, Black Heights?
Absolutely. Just send it directly to me. It is support@blackheights.com. So support@blakheigts.com.
All right. So we'll make sure she sees that. And when you send your email to support@Black Heights, Tawana, in the subject, put in there, blind guy, his wife, winner. Yep. And that way he will know. And then you can put in there, the information for shipping. So Tawana is like, say it. Yes. Yes.
Congratulations, Tawana.
Here we go.
Look, even Snuggles talking about it's a setup. Dang, well, some people are happy for Tawana, so that is great. Thank you, Miriam, for being a good sport. We do have to ask you, I know, Miss B Finesse, I don't know, look, you win all the time. I don't know, he's the IT guy, he took your name out. So
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, right, we'll blame it on you. So let's go for, Prince Ayoko is saying, greetings to you all. How are you doing? Happy Friday. He's in Ghana. Thank you, Prince Ayoko.
Chief.
He's actually a chief. And he has a long title, like a full name that I can't say properly, so I won't say it. So I'll just say greetings to Prince Ayoko. So we have one final question to you. Look at Adrian telling people about the Masters, the MBA program. Anyways,
so we have our final question. Our final question to you, Black Heights. How many fruits and vegetables have you consumed today?
None at all. Well, I guess one
Yeah.
because I had coffee this morning, and that's about it. And coffee comes from a bean, so I would think, what is that? A veggie?
Well, you know what? It is, ironically, coffee, a lot of dark, especially the darker roast coffees, they have a lot of antioxidants in it. They have some good qualities to them. Of course, the caffeine can give you a nice little energy boost.
Absolutely.
The lighter the roast, the more caffeinated it is. So there's lots of benefits to coffee as well.
I was just watching a report from some of the doctors I watch, and one specific one, he was like, coffee is beneficial, and he's done so many studies on it, written a book. So, all right, I guess you're in there. I can give you that. And he's got the cup to prove it. So
what
this has been wonderful.
We're going to pop you backstage.
Coffee bean soup, Dario.
If you can hang out with us for a while, and we'll talk to you immediately after this broadcast is over. But while you're in there, go ahead and get you one of those Drew Estates tobaccos going, and then we'll talk to you in a few minutes, okay?
Sounds good.
All right.
All right. Thank you for being here. This was a pleasure.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Let's get into the plant-based treats.
It's
Corey.
time for today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita Marie. It's a cigar.
Always getting you to eat more fruits and vegetables. Our final segment, a 1-minute segment. We hope you enjoy it. I've added the 2 tablespoons of sugar. I've also added the teaspoon of salt. Add the butter. I've melted my butter. I'm going to add it in.
Plant butter is a dairy-free and gluten-free butter made with plant-based oils from olives, avocados, and almonds. By the way, this is just 2 sweet potatoes.
These liquids help the sweet potato to get really smooth, and it blends the flavors evenly for what I'm putting in. What I use my hand mixer is so that the skin of the sweet potatoes is completely blended, because that's where a lot of the nutrients are.
Sweet potato skins are safe to eat. They're rich in fiber, vitamins A, C, and E, plus antioxidants that help prevent chronic disease.
Go ahead and add my buttermilk, and then I'll blend that. So I've got a lemon. I just cut it in half, and I'm going to create buttermilk by adding the lemon juice. Here we go. I'm going to add 3 cups of flour. So that's my first cup. I'm going to add a couple more, and then I'm also going to add a tablespoon of baking powder. Here it is, all mixed up. You take the batter, you take a big heaping spoonful, and you drop it right onto the pan.
Bake at 375 for 8 to 10 minutes. You'll smell them when they're done.
I like these. These were really good. I like how they were kind of crunchy on the outside, but smooth and creamy on the inside.
All right, Corey, it's Friday. We got to get out of here and start having some fun.
All right, thank you for joining us all this week for the weekend countdown. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, hump day to Friday on Blind Guy,
his wife,
Their Life Live. Join us Sunday as we recap our Marriage Needs Help, Parents versus Predators episode that we did last week with Coffee Talking Tech. J.A. Smith, Sandra Green, and Over the Top WME. So watch that recap, the instant replay analysis on Sunday morning at 8 o'clock Sunday morning.
And Philip, you cannot win a plant-based treat, but thank you, Tawana, for mentioning that watching our show has made you more veggie conscious. That's wonderful.
Don't forget to tune in next week. If you're new, subscribe so you can get the notifications to know when we're going live on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But until then, what we are going to say...
Oh, we got to get our Ganoderma coffee. Glenda always recommends that. Oh, how do we say goodbye, Corey?
We say goodbye.
And don't talk about my measurements, Black Tropical. Go ahead.
We say goodbye as a tribute to our special guest, Black Heights, the wine connoisseur. We say, ready, ready wine. It goes to my head.
Wait, isn't this going to copyright us or something?
I'm going to switch it up. I pass out in the bed, and I say,
deuces. Oh, this is where we say goodbye. Okay, deuces. Thanks, guys. Wait, we got to say it again because I didn't hit the number. I didn't hit the button.
Deuces?
Yeah.
Deuces.
Deuces.